Yo, you ever see somebody get so mad they just grab his shirt? Damn it! I'm gonna wrinkle my own shirt. Anyways, that's not where I am today. I'm not mad, but let's put the Alakazam up there. Put the a la peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Boosh. There we go. Kick that magic in full effect. Happy Tuesday, y'all. This is Coffee and Bong Hits with Jessie. I'm Jessie, but this is not coffee and this is not a bong hit. So there's a little false advertising going on. First of all, let me just tell you guys, kiwi strawberry. This is the free hit that brings you back to the crack when you go to your dealer's house and you're like, here's the money I owe you. I don't want no more. And you get ready to walk out, and they're like, man, that's too bad because I was just going to give you some kiwi strawberry crack. Oh, that's the good. What's up, Luke? Happy 2 day ago birthday. What's up, Fenda? I see you. Hey, man, we got a lot to talk about today. A lot to talk about today. I swear, every day, like there is it. Mr. Fox, I see you. Look, every day I wake up and I think, man, today will be a good day for me just to say, I ain't got nothing to talk about today. But every day there's something to talk about. First of all, can we just acknowledge that we have rampant mental health issues on this planet? Rampant mental health issues. And we have no way to treat them. And so people just go through life with these mental health issues that overlap on other people. And it just facilitates and triggers other mental health issues in other people that other people have worked so hard to suppress. And then it creates this culture of just fractured thoughts and wild conclusions and deep and deep misunderstandings and opens doors just to wild conspiracies and people looking for outlandish reasons for things that might just be a product of their own inability to see the world for what it really is, right? But they want to blame everything else and they want to look frowns loke in the house, I see you. They want to look for elsewhere and blame and project and drag people and troll and embrace just I'm really trying to pick my words carefully so that I don't disparage anybody who's currently right now holding on to their own mental health right now in 2020. And I really want to commend you for doing that, man. If you're out here still as a functioning member of society, props to you. If you're sharing articles that say that the forest fires were caused by laser beams from space, I'm going to have to tell you, you're starting to fall off a little bit. That's all I'm going to tell you. And a lot of the people that I seen were on the verge of falling off. And so I've been catering to their fragile egos, right? And just treating them like egg babies and just saying to myself, man, just coddle them. Don't just tell them they're insane, coddle them. It doesn't help. It doesn't help. It doesn't help. We're not one of them. We're not one of them. So I don't know the answer, man. I know ostracizing people doesn't work. I know excluding people doesn't work. I know shunning people doesn't work. Marginalizing them is not an answer because that creates resentment and that fuels mental instability. So I don't know the answer. I just want to acknowledge that it's a thing that we're all grappling with, right? Like it's one thing that we're grappling with our own personal mental health, but the fact that we're forced to cohabitate and grapple with everyone else's too, you know? And social media really makes it. Good morning, Ellen. Good morning, Erica. Brown Loke is in the house. Make sure y'all check out Park and Spark. if you need to, you can check out my episode of Park and Spark that's on urbansurvivorman.com. Um, we're also going to talk about the president a lot today. Oh, good. I'll tell you guys the story of when my appendix was about to explode, and I was in terrible pain. And then my appendix actually exploded, and I felt this temporary relief. And I took advantage of that temporary relief. And I know that many people who've experienced some kind of pain or sickness, when they start feeling a little better, they go out or they go do something or they extend themselves. Man, the president is dumb, man. The president is dumb. The president is dumb. And see, here's the thing. For most of us, when we break our arm and they're like, you're going to be in, oh man, thank you. The site is my little Narnia. So when a doctor normally tells you that you're going to be in a cast for 6 months, or you're going to be on crutches, or you might, in my case, never be able to do a push-up again, or bend your hand all the way backwards, right? Like, that's a good hand, that's a bad hand, right? When a doctor tells you that, you're like, oh, I'm getting out of here. Or you're like, just cut it off. Or you're like, I feel better, I'm going outside. Well, most of us have a trusted group of people and trusted doctors and trusted advisors in our life that allow us to make bad decisions and not actually have to face them, right? They go, no, Jesse, we're not going to cut off your hand because you broke your wrist. No, I know you're feeling better, but you can't go play outside. You're just going to wear yourself out and get worse, right? We all know it happens. Most of us trust those people. The president has fostered such a culture of distrust, and they can't nobody tell him nothing. So this dude's all gacked out on they just $6 million man, the damn president, man. They just hit that dude with everything but the kitchen sink and the Lysol. They were like, give him this stuff, give him that stuff, give him this stuff. Now turn him into the goddamn Green Goblin. And that's always a bad thing. A shunned, marginalized, borderline supervillain, psychopath, sociopath gets superpowers and uses them to fuel his war against whoever he feels did him wrong. Have you heard this? Have you heard this before? Remember, life imitates art because art imitates life. Fucking greed. Orange Goblin. He's the goddamn Orange Goblin out there throwing little replicas of his own face at people. President bombs. Okay, first thing I got to do is I got to remind you guys that if you go right now to stand up and fight back.bigcartel.com, use the promo code Coffee+Bonghits and you'll get 10% off your entire order. Guaranteed. Maybe free shipping too. Go get some edgy shit. Go get some fuck Donald Trump clothes, some fuck the Proud Boys clothes, some we're all Antifa clothes. And you get some edgy shit so your enemies can see what kind of person you are from whatever distance you are apart. And here's a reminder that we are brought to you by the movement. Hey, yo, it's Jessie Sponberg. I'm rocking with the movement. You can too. Every Sunday night, 10 p.m. only on KBOO, KBOO 90.7. Okay, look, so I didn't know how y'all was going to feel about this news, so I waited till 11 minutes into it until anybody with any authority over me could probably stop watching. Okay, I lost the cats, y'all. I lost the cats. Oh, man, so yesterday I left the bathroom window, like, open this much, right? And I'm like, peep game, the cats don't ever come out the closet. The cats don't ever come out from behind the refrigerator. The cats don't ever come out from the top of the dish cupboard. The cats don't ever go anywhere. They never go in the bathroom. if I leave the bathroom cracked, it's stuffy in here. Let me crack the bathroom window. I said to myself, if these cats, these kind of fat cats, if they really want to jump 4 feet in the air and escape out a bathroom window, player, how can I say no to that? How can I say no to that, right? Well, they escaped. And then I thought to myself, these cats don't even seem like they talk to each other that much. Definitely, these cats can't go and put together a strategy. But apparently, one of them was like, "All right, I'm gonna boost you up, then you pull me up." Like, how did they do that, man? So look, be on the lookout. If you see a real dumb-looking cat, you see this cat right here wandering around. Tell it somebody misses it. It's not me, but somebody. Um, Man, I told those people, I was like, look, I'm the best place you can have these cats right now. So I got the windows open, the doors open. I keep walking around saying, kitty, 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 kitty. So we're going to hope, we're going to see that maybe the cat will come back to me. If it doesn't, it wasn't meant to be. But that would be a catastrophe. You might think that I wrote that in advance of the show. No, that was freestyle, player. That was freestyle, player. That's where the fire comes from. Okay, look, I just want to remind you guys that today is Tuesday. Ooh-wee, it's Tuesday, 2 days after the weekend. Well, imagine if the weekend was a day for weak-minded men. Anyway, I take my train of thought. I'm happy because I got nappy soldiers in my crew. You're through if you don't learn. So I learned that I'm burnt. I ran into my homie. Yeah, what's up? At least I thought he was, but then I caught the buzz that he was talking behind my back with his girl. Ain't that Earl? For those who can't feel me, Earl means whack. In fact, I had that problem a few times, so I'll just splurge it in a new rhyme. Yo, shout out to Saphir for writing those lyrics I just stole. But shut up. Shut up, man. Man. Hey, so look, I know I'm supposed to be giving you guys a speech, right now about how Tuesdays could be Mondays if you miss your Monday, right? And hold on. But check this out. Okay, sorry. So, what I did, wait a minute. Hold on. I think I just heard a cat box. Hold on. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Wait a minute. Oh, hey, breaking news. Breaking news. One of the cats just snuck back into the house to take a crap. Then, when I just found it using the restroom, or not the restroom, what do you call it? The cat box. When I just found it using the cat box, I just said, what are you doing using the cat box? And it just ran out the door that I left open for it to come into the house. I'm telling you, these cats are not like regular cats. These cats are little spooky creatures that just teleport. I've never seen them walk by. I'm in an empty place by myself. There's nothing in here. There's no furniture. There's a a fold-out table and a chair and an air mattress that they already popped, and that's it. These cats can't possibly be just sneaking past me. Oh my gosh. Hey, so Carl, I left my mic cord. I have a better mic. Where's my mic? It's around here. Oh, look. I have my mic. But I left my mic cord at Flight Lounge, and I'm on self quarantine right now, so I can't go to Flight Lounge to get my mic cord. Okay, let me smoke some pot real quick, but let me first remind you guys that the bong hit of the day is brought to you by Anteaters. Hey kids, do you need a cuddly pest remediation solution that you can also sleep with? Get an Anteater. Anteaters are the perfect solution for roaches, fleas, flies, ants, potato bugs, and centipedes. And I know you're thinking, but Jesse, what if it's a giant centipede? Then get a giant Anteater, bro. Brought to you by God. Okay, as you can see, I'm doing the show from the apartment. Good morning, Don. Okay, no, Carl, for real, I have my mic right here. It's just not plugged in because I don't have my cord. Normally I do have the better mic. This is just, I'm using whatever's on the laptop right now. I was going to use my phone, but then I started getting feedback, so. Yeah. So for those who, so that's my question about the cat. If the cat was outside, the cat escaped, went outside, snuck back into the house to take a crap. These cats wonder why they're not getting adopted more often. Anyways, so the cat that I told you to be on the lookout for just came home, this guy, and took a crap and then left. So I guess maybe he's an indoor-outdoor cat. She's an indoor. I don't even know their names. I call that one the fluffy one. I call the other one avocado eyes because her eyes really do look like two avocados. Okay, anyways, let's do this, man. Let's kick into some of this. Oh, wait. We can't. Look what I got for you guys. I got a little treat. I got a treat, man. Yes, here we go. Check this out. Did you guys know that HBO has new Bugs Bunny cartoons? Like new ones?
Mine's gonna have to.
Check this out. Look! I don't know why it's not playing. Probably because I didn't push the play.
Put on your seatbelt.
Now!
Okay, you're the boss. Is this it?
This is a hospital. Go!
Is this it?
That's a supermarket. Go!
Is this it?
This is a library. Go!
Is this it?
This is the La Brea Tower Pits. It's a shame what happened to these poor, majestic critters. Okay, go!
Oops, went too far.
Go!
Is this it?
This is the bank! Wait, go back. Move.
Is this it?
Oh no, this is the police station.
Here, put this on.
Hey, how do I look?
Like a sitting duck.
Everything all right over here?
Yes, sir, officers. Just me and my baby boy on our way to a costume party.
There's a bank robber on the loose. Let's be careful out there, okay? Hey, remember, no texting and driving.
Yes, sir, officers.
Sheesh, that was an ugly baby. You flea-bitten varmint! Just drive us to the hideout.
All right, well, so that's what I'm going to be spending never doing. How do you people watch television? I really can't understand that, man. I couldn't even watch all of the new South Park. I got like half an hour into it and was just like, fuck, why am I watching television? Do you guys know that in that amount of time that you spend watching television, you do that same amount of time you could be listening to a YouTube video that will give you superpowers. Literally, you can listen to a YouTube video that will give you effing superpowers. All right, look, now it's time for my news, not your news. Because why? Say it with me. Your news is crap. Crap. Okay. So then we pop this off and look. Boom. There's the news. Brought to you by Google Aggregate. All right. Let's just go with the top national stories before we really dump into the good stuff that they buried on the start. You know when they always say, while you were paying attention to this, you missed this. So here's that shit. Facebook removes Trump's post falsely saying the flu is more lethal than COVID. Man, do you remember when people were really saying that? How come people don't say that anymore? And then why would the president all of a sudden decide to say that? All right, let's keep it pushing. We got a lot to talk about tonight. But that's crazy that Facebook wants to remove the president for saying the same shit that a bunch of other idiots have been saying for the last 6 months on the internet, when the president has said way more worse shit than this. I mean, of course, I'm not going to cry for the president, but this is the kind of thing that turns people into this is what turns people into bad guys, right? It's always some perceived offense. They think that somehow remember when I asked you for your autograph and you told me no? That's like if De La Soul was superheroes, I'd be like, fuck you guys. I'm going to turn into a super villain rapper just because they shunned me one time in La Luna. Fuck them. Okay, let's keep it moving. Trump's reckless return met with a dramatically changed White House. Yeah, the White House is empty right now. Nobody will be there. It's a ghost town. It's just going to be the president locked in his castle, tweeting in capital letters because he's so strong now because he took the experimental drug, and he's just going to be like, look at me, typing in all caps, bring me Superman. If he shows up, I swear to God, if the president starts dressing in the black jumpsuit, like the bad guys from Krypton and Superman 2. You guys know what I'm talking about? Hold on. Let me see if I can find them. Bad guys, Superman 2. Images. You know what? Google Images is the worst. I'm not even going to fuck with it, man. Google Images never, ever loads on my laptop. Ever. Ever. Uh-oh. Because, man, we're trying to get tested today. See if we got that shit, man. Yes, it turns people into momos. She's talking about TV, of course. Don't let it turn you into a momo. Rejection does too, though. If people get rejected, they're just like, God damn it. Top headline in The Guardian. After Trump's deranged balcony address, we're all gasping together. You know, this is funny one. What was I just gonna fucking say? Hold on, let me hit some weed and get back on track. Man, I used to hate that bigger dude when I was little, man. That third bad guy. Oh man, he was just like he just represented a lot of different bad guys in my life. Like kick his ass. Um, hold on, let's go back to this headline. Oh yeah. This is what I want to say. People keep bringing up the polls. People keep bringing up the polls. They're like, did you know Biden? We're doing great. We're gonna win. Biden's leading in the polls. You know who else led in the polls? Oh man, lots of people led in the polls. There's one specific dude I know that led in the polls who's wearing a fucking blue sweatshirt right now, with a white t-shirt and really needs to shave and probably wash his face. Might be time for a haircut. Man, don't believe a poll, man. Check this out, man. When people poll you, they know who you are. People call you. People got your phone number. People know your name. They don't just go, hey, complete anonymous. Who you gonna vote for? When you vote, people vote in private, man. Or people don't vote at all. And plus, man, you know who answers the polls? Old people, man. They call your ass on a rotary phone. They call you, they call you on a rotary phone, man, and they say, who are you going to vote for? The same is true with believing polls that are conducted over the internet, though, right? Because a poll that's conducted over the internet discounts all the people that answer the phone on a rotary poll. So my point is, through anecdotal and observational experience, don't believe the polls. Plus, there's another thing. Even if you do win the polls, that would suggest that you win the popular vote, which doesn't factor in the electoral colleges. And while speaking about the electoral colleges, is a valid point. I think we're all aware of the ills of it, so I'm not gonna belabor it too much. Let's keep it pushing. But the fact is, there's no way that Joe Biden is going to become the president, dude. Even if Bill Barr personally has to just run up and blow dart him right in the neck with a poisonous Brazilian dart frog, where you have to scrape the poison off their stomach and let it dry on a rock and then crush it into a powder and then chop it into a fine dust and then put it into a freaking dart, right? A hollow tip dart, which you probably have to freaking shave yourself. And Bill Barr doesn't seem like the kind of person who's got a lot of whittling experience. But I'll tell you this, that is going to happen more likely than the fact of Joe Biden becoming our president and Donald Trump and his whole family getting 5 deep stacked bunk bed. Bunk beds in jail. Holy shit. It's all coming to a crazy head. It's all coming to a. Okay, look, this headline has just been sitting here for a minute. Did Joe Biden say some black women stocking shelves was why he could stay in amid COVID? Oh my gosh. I already know the answer to that one. But it's funny, meaning LOL, not LOL, Joe Biden might make a lot of gaffes. Gaffe, gaffes. Joe Biden might make a lot of gaffes, but when Joe Biden makes his gaffes, it's because he's trying to be like extra sensitive, right? Like he stops himself and there's the voice in his head goes, Joe, you're about to sound like an old white guy right now. And so he stops. Like when he said rich kids instead of white kids, or when he said poor kids instead of black kids, or black kids instead of poor kids. I don't remember exactly what he said, but I saw that live. I saw that live, and I saw the mechanism of his face stop while he paused on that for a minute, right? And this quote is the same style of thing, right? Joe Biden's an idiot. Joe Biden has been complicit in some fucking really nasty legislation. But to even bother pulling out these, digging through coal, pure coal, just to find a marble and being like, look, there's marbles in coal. When Donald Trump is the coal, it's so fucking insane to me. Like, how is this not absolutely the Robin Hood cartoon? And people are legitimately rooting for fucking Prince John. You know how the Magna Carta was written? They chased that motherfucker down in a field. They ran him down. And they were like, you son of a bitch. Okay, look at this headline right now. Damn, what's my page? Team Trump tries new spin. Biden lacks first-hand experience with COVID. Because he's not a dumbass. Do you know, it just came out that Portland has the lowest, of all major cities, Portland has the lowest rate of coronavirus in the country. And it's so 2020 that we have a pandemic where all of the circumstances of it land exactly in line so that no matter what happens, there's an equal number of people on the left side of it and an equal number of people on the right side of it. If there was a couple 10,000 more deaths from the coronavirus early, the whole country might have swayed one way. Or if there was a couple 10,000, 100,000 less infections the other way, the whole country could have swayed the other way. But the simulation isn't built like that, right? Don't you get it? Like, it doesn't make any logical sense that half of the fucking country would look at the president and be like, yo, that shit is cool. It doesn't make any sense that they would look at each other in these comment sections of newspapers or Facebook threads or whatever and look at each other and go, you know what? I'm going to ride with that dude. I woke up this morning and I asked myself, this is the first thoughts that I had this morning when I sat by myself and just thought about the world, man. I asked myself, do fish know that other fish smell like fucking fish? Is that a thing? If you're in a bucket full of fish, do you say to yourself, Check it out. This is the first thing I asked myself this morning. If you are in a bucket full of, if you are a fish in a bucket full of fish, do you notice that the other fish smell like fish? If you're a fucking turd in an outhouse, can you notice the smell? Does a stinky ass hippie smell another stinky ass hippie and be like, whoa, is that you or is that me? Or do you just become so desensitized to it, man? Like a person whose fucking house smells like cat pee. And you just are so dumb that you see somebody else that's dumb and you're like, that's not even dumb. That looks smart to me. Does a person who lives in one stinky ass cat piss house go to another stinky ass cat piss house and say, shit smells cool to me? Because that's what must be going on with half of this country. How do these people not look at other dummies and say you're a dummy? Even if you're dumb, you should be able to recognize another dummy. Same as they say game recognizes game, why doesn't dumb recognize dumb? Why does the Osgood Schlatter effect, or whatever the hell it's called, why does game recognize game not extend to dumb recognize dumb? Why is somebody just determined to be smart because they share your opinion? The Dunning-Kruger effect? Is that what it's called? The Dunning-Kruger effect? I don't know. Big John taught it to me one day. So does the smell, does your olfactory sense of smell, does it translate to your perception of reality? Can you be so conditioned just to people who think that half past a monkey's ass, quarter to his balls is an appropriate response to what time it is? Does that translate to your perception of intelligence? Then what does an actual intelligent person seem like to somebody like that? A robot? A super genius? A big-headed scientist from a cartoon? I don't get it. But here's the thing. I don't think we're supposed to get it. Otherwise, everything wouldn't be 50-50, right? It can't be possible that 50% of the people are that dumb. The truth has to be that 50% of the people aren't real. 50% of the people are created by the Matrix. They're no different than the people in the background of the boxing video game. You know, when you play NBA Live or something, or 2K, and you look in the audience, those people in the audience, they got to live somewhere, man. When they leave that game, they got little fake computer houses they got to go to. And the same is real here. On this realm, this simulation, this binary code of zeros and ones just infinitely laid out in this master computer program. How else is it possible that people right now with 1 month are like, who might be the president? Is that a thing? How is it that there's the exact number of deaths from the coronavirus to make it something that we can't agree on? How is it that our ice peaks are melting at exactly the rate to cause such disagreement? This world makes no sense to me, man. Unless, you never, when you play Super Mario Brothers, you never sit there to yourself and think, I wonder what company laid these bricks. And you never think, how did the cement from these bricks, concrete's not a naturally occurring product, it's a byproduct of the masonry industry. You just play the game. And when you're playing Donkey Kong, you never think. It's kind of suspicious that there's these lightweight oil barrels that I can just throw around. And how nice. I wonder where this hammer came from. You don't think that. You just use the hammer and smash shit. All right, let's check Twitter real quick, man. Hold on. Let's run through a couple more headlines briefly. Top headline, CNBC. Democrats and GOP still fighting over $600 in jobless benefits. Where things stand. Holy crap. Vote out every incumbent. Ugh. Every one of them except Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Keep her. Vote out fucking Bernie. Make that dude get a job. Go get a job, Bernie. You're not helping us much, man. Yeah. I remembered that after I said it. I think it's called Dunning-Kruger is what I was looking for. I knew whoever it was, they were in a progressive marriage. I think that a lot of people that live on this planet really are just created by the computer program just to be like the Turtle Brothers. They just throw the Hammer Brothers, they just throw hammers. But they got to go back to a house somewhere. They have a school somewhere. They're probably in a bowling league. They probably have a whole crew that they run with. And if you check their Facebook, bloom, they're going to have a Facebook. But when the end of their carbon-based life on this planet is gone, where is that eternal spark going to go? Into a genie bottle? The tail of a comet? The center of the sun? The middle of a black hole? Where is it going to go? Will it have found the Stargate? Is that how you find the Stargate? Do you have to have the courage to give up your mortal body? Must you extinguish the heart before you can weigh it? What? I don't know, yo, but I'm telling you, man, there's levels to this shit. Ooh. And all of this chaos and all of this madness is part of the recipe. It has to be. It has to be part of the recipe. Sorry if you just saw my palm. Yep, here comes another hurricane. Those are going to keep coming too. You notice as the video game gets more complicated, the hurricane difficulty level just continues to increase. Yo, Stand Up Fight Back is in the house. Ellen, you always bring the truth. I appreciate you. Stand Up Fight Back is in the house. Here's your reminder. If you go right now to standupandfightback.bigcartel.com, you can get some edgy ass gear. And if you use the promo code Coffee+Bonghits, or just tell them Large Marge sent you, leave them a nice note in the comments. They'll hook you up with 10% off your order. A la peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Bing, we're back. Okay. Look, once again, just how disastrous are the latest polls. I'm gonna remind you guys, Hillary Clinton won the popular election or the popular vote. I'm gonna remind you guys, Al Gore won the popular vote. I'm gonna remind you guys that the Supreme Court is stacked in favor of the president. Oh, so I hope you are making plans right now with your mind being the second week of the second week of the second week of the second week of November. Put your brain in the second week of November. That way you're the author of your story. If you let your mind be the reader, then you're going to be the last one to know what's going on in your life and you're going to be super surprised. So some real good advice that you should listen to right now is put your mind 5 weeks into the future and think, damn, what can I predict will be the needs of our people right now? What are the needs? What are the needs, man? Is it going to be water? Get water. Is it going to be rice? Get rice. Is it going to be power bars? Get water. Stay away from my fucking power bars. Man, I'm telling you guys, be ready. Because the last fat catch to catch the passion and be the first eyeballs coming up asking about my rations. I can't do it, dude. I got this much food and not a lot of faith in you. You're looking like a weekender. You're hella weak and slender. Oh my God, look how I'm doing. Look how I'm viewing like every other human. I try to evaluate and calculate your work. Figure out what you've accomplished since your birth. Man. So look, if you having trouble right now, I wish you the very best, because the world will get better. I don't know when. I don't know if we'll be allowed to see it, but the world will get better. I wish when all the rich people got on the space shuttles and took off, I wish when they got up and left the planet, I wish when they went and lived in their biodome with Pauly Shore, I wish they would just leave us this planet, right? But they won't just leave us this planet. If they just left us this planet, it would look like mutual aid. If you took away their greed, if you took away their corporations and you moved them all to the moon and let them mine Uranus, it would look like Occupy Portland. It would look like Free Hot Soup. It would look like the Free Clothing Store. It would look like Dress for Success. It would look like Free Geek. It would look like Sisters of the Road. It would look like the Garage Project. But no, these motherfuckers always got us chasing the carrot as if we are gonna get on the space station too, right? Like they're gonna let us have a ticket. I hope you understand that when they colonize Mars, only the rich and famous athletes and movie stars will be allowed to go because they got that dough. They won't let no broke ass bastards ride in first class. And everyone with clout will skip out and fuck the rest. By that time, the earth will be so ruined, there'll be nothing left. And the last drop of fuel on this rock will be used by politicians to propel their shuttle missions. The way to grow crops because there'll be no true seasons. Once a pole shift and the weather blends even, animal life will be running to extinction without a clean stream left to let my dogs drink in. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though. I've been trying to tell you for a long ass time and y'all don't hear me. And look, I don't even know how many people are going to hear this right now. But if you miss it right now, it's something I told you before. Get the fuck ready. Get the fuck ready. For God's sakes. Y'all gonna be crying about toilet paper still. It's only the first week of October. Wait till you see what's gonna happen in the second week of October. Shit, what happened this weekend? You say, look, people say, forest fires. Nothing can get crazier than the forest fires. Then it's like, boom, one day, somebody from Donald Trump's cabinet has a coronavirus. Oh my God, what can get crazier than that? Boom, next day, president has a coronavirus. Holy shit, what can get crazier than that? Boom, next day, president breaks out the hospital, jumps in a helicopter, runs to the White House, starts throwing pumpkin bombs at people. Boom! What can be crazier than that? You find out that every motherfucker at the White House has the coronavirus. Boom! What can be crazier than that? I don't know. It's only Tuesday morning. But consider the progression of all of these things and get your head right, my people. Get your heart right, my people, because the world is about to turn into, remember that carousel they had at Kmart, man, the one with the 3 horses, right? And it would be, maybe there was 4, I think it was 3 though, maybe 4, I don't remember. It was out in front of Kmart, it was just the little horses and it went around. And man, that was just like the best thing in the whole fucking world. But I don't even know, like, I try to be optimistic, man. Like, if y'all knew really how pessimistic I was, it would blow your fucking mind, right? But I sit in the shower, I sit in the bathtub. I say the shower, but I don't really ever take showers. I just sit in the bathtub mostly. And I think to myself, man, I really want to tell these people what's up, man. I really want to tell them what's up, but I can't. I can't because it doesn't do any good, man. It doesn't do any good because the people that know, they already know. The people that don't know, like, why am I even, why at the end of October? Why at the end of October? Oh shit, Dixon, man, you should have been here for this whole damn episode, man. Man, why at the end of October are we acting like it's brand new? Hey, y'all about to be fucked up too, because you're going through as you go through the zodiac, you're about to hit Scorpio season. And the world ain't ready for Scorpio season. Man. I mean, look, man. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. You still watching football, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. You still watching just random ass TV. I seen somebody the other day say they was about to start watching Game of Thrones for the 5th time. Now, what are you doing on this planet? Are you just sitting here trying not to die? I understand they want to quarantine, but all that did is give you an excuse. The virus gave everybody an opportunity to embrace whatever kind of world they wanted, man. A lot of people dove into mutual aid. A lot of people dove into self-preservation. A lot of people dove under the blankets and hid. I'm just saying it's a numbers game, man. And people in Portland, Oregon, we're pretty blessed right now, I guess, because we have the lowest rate of exposure in the country for a major city. And I guess that's good for now. That gives us some reprieve. But especially for my Portland people, y'all knew you were going to live here like your soul knew. You knew you were going to be here at this time, on this planet, in this place, in this space. Y'all some badass motherfuckers, really, man. I don't even know what to say. Like, I feel like I said too much. But I didn't say enough. That's how I always feel, man. But yo, keep it optimistic, because your optimism, even in the face of a pessimistic world, in a world that deserves pessimism, if you keep that shit optimistic, man, keep that shit cool, keep that shit like energetic, that's gonna be your best chance. Because pessimism and defeatism is some low vibration shit, right? All right, y'all, it's been fun. It's been great. In fact, it's been a riot.
Subject to arrest and use of force, including crowd control munitions, if you enter the property. If you're a peaceful protester, we are asking you to leave. This is the Portland Police Bureau. We have heard your chants stating the crowd is wanting to enter the property and burn down Southeast Precinct. You are subject to arrest and use of force, including crowd control munitions, if you enter the property. We are also aware of your request to call for additional reinforcements.
Remember this. If I don't say 5,000 G, some wild monkeys probably gave me herpes, and the herpes morphed and stole my phone. I then 5,000 G.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the overweight.